Good morning, everyone. This is Frank with a pre-market update here, which is after really the aftermarket now because we've had a lot of action already. That was a wild few minutes here in the ES. Um, Obviously, we got a nice push higher. We had a little bit of a shakeout there. I really got lucky here, buying just before uh, everything went nuts and taking some off the table up around 94 half, 96 half, and then everything kind of got squirrely again. Um, Overall, what I've mentioned before for the ES is that until proven otherwise, the thing is still in an uptrend, and 1775 was the big level. We came down to 77.75 and then made a higher low off those 84 halves. We really got down to 82, and nothing really changed so far. And we got a big push up. Danny was talking about the Friday rip and bullish. We had a stat yesterday saying every single day, every single NFP has been bullish except for once this year. And nothing had really changed. But right now, what we're doing is testing obviously price levels above 1800. I think the next real key level above is 1809. 1809 is where we had resistance just before we popped up to 1812. We came back, made a lower high at 1809, and that's really the key level right now. So 1800, 1795, and 1809 are my key levels right now. Overall, you know, nice upside after they shook out back and forth, and we've got a nice run. So what I'm looking for here is if we get any kind of pullback throughout the day, it could be buys until proven otherwise. But 1800 was the key pivot here to watch. We had a big time sell off that zone, and getting an easy push through it right now, in my opinion, is bullish. And then when we came back to retest it, some buys came in, at least short term. So I have 1800, 1795, and 1809 as those key levels. Not really much to talk about in terms of targets because we've already blown through a whole lot, getting a nice big range. But anytime you open up after hours trading yesterday, 5 p.m. Central, and it just marches steady higher, that's really a tell. And that's why I went long before everything kind of popped off and was able to get some profits there before the market opened, before the report came out and after. With the NQ here, this one's obviously broke through 3,500, got through that 3501 quarters, and we had a real key area of resistance here between 34.95 and 34.97. Smoked through that level again, leaving higher lows along the way. 34.55 was the big area of support down below, and it came back, formed a higher low again off of 34.70s. And really, I have a primary upside target for the week at 35.14 and change. So those 35.14s are a primary upside target. And then I think there's a measured move target that I have up toward 35.36 based on the current breakout right now. So any pullback into 34.95s and above right there, between 34.95 and 3500 could offer a solid buy opportunity on the way up. But right now I got 35.14s as the primary target for the week, with the potential to get up to mid 35.30s on a measured move basis. For crude oil, this one here is trading still within that 97 to 98 range. I thought it was bullish when we came down right to 97.10s or so and was able to hold, and then it smashed way up to those 98s. It got a high of 98.07. And then again, we sold off right back to that 97.40 zone. Really, 97.50 is like the mid pivot here, obviously, between the levels. So coming off of those 98s down to 97 and finding another bounce off that zone, to me, is still bullish. And again, this is one of those contracts that we've had a steady rally throughout the week. We've held higher and higher support levels, starting with 96.30 and then 97s. And until we break below 97, I still think overall crude is still bullish. I'd say 98.82 is the next upside target. And then we have obviously 100 above that. So a nice cushy range here, a 1 point range, 97, 98, and 97.50 are the key levels here for crude. Not really much more to say other than that, because a lot of those targets have already been reached for the day on this big move. But I did have a target on the upside here at 98.36 and 98.79, which still needs to be hit. But here's a test of 97.50s, which could be something to watch out for. That's all I have for right now, and we'll see how it plays out the rest of the day. Good luck.